Hmm. Hello students, good morning. Welcome to your English class 9th. I am here, your English teacher Nalini Sharma. Today children, first of all I want to discuss with you the changes which have come according to CBSE board due to this pandemic COVID-19. This time your reading skill, first part of the question paper, section A is of 20 marks, in which you will get two questions. One is of 8 marks and the other one is of 12 marks. In 12 marks, these both questions are comprehensions, which some of you people say unseen passages also, right? So these unseen passages, question number 1 is of 8 marks and question number 2 is of 12 marks. In 8 marks, that will be of 300 to 350 words, will get multiple choice questions and they will be 8. In question number 2, discursive passage, that will also be in 350 to 400 words, in which you will get 4 short answer type questions that will check your analysis. Objective type questions, they will be including multiple choice objective, and those objectives will be multiple choice MCQ based questions. And there will be some questions to test your vocabulary power also. Vocabulary in which they can ask meaning of any word or opposite of that word or synonym for that word. Means to solve this question, your vocab should be powerful. How will your vocab be powerful? When you will read English books more and more, when you will see dictionary, whether it is in hard form, like book form, dictionary book that is, or you see on your mobile. Anyhow, as you wish, as you feel convenient. But I prefer dictionary in book form because in that dictionary, when we search for some word or a word, that time the page which is open in front of our eyes, many words go through our vision and we see those words and meanings. So we open that dictionary for one word, but on the whole meanwhile so many words come in front of us and we read them also. In this way our vocabulary is enhanced. So vocab should be quite powerful, and this vocab helps you in your writing section, in your literature section, in all the sections. Because when words will be with you, then only you will be more skilled, I should say, more capable, more perfect to express your views, to express your feelings in English. To learn any English, language, word power is first step. Words, if we are having words with us, we can explain ourselves more perfectly, more clearly. So for this, these vocab based questions are in this question number 2. Uh, Till now, they were giving 4 marks for this vocab word. Then comes section B, writing section, that is of 30 marks, because you know very well that in writing section we are having grammar also included in it. That is question number 3. In this question they can give you letter on any situation or descriptive type paragraph. That descriptive type paragraph will be either on any person or place or event or diary entry. that you will write in 150 to 200 words, and that word limit you have to keep in your mind. This will be of 10 marks. Question number 3. Then question number 4. In question number 4, there will be, you have to write a story based on a given outline or clue in about 150 to 200 words. Mean 10 marks for letter writing or description of place, person, event or diary entry, and 10 marks for your story writing. The same thing comes here for story writing also, that till you will not have words in your mind, till words will not be with you, how can you express? How can you plot? How can you write a story? Can't. So to enhance your vocabulary, to enhance your word power, please see news on TV, listen news on radio if you are having at home, read English books, read English newspaper. These all things will help you to enhance your vocabulary. Okay? Then comes grammar part. In grammar, question number 5 and 6, these two questions are grammar questions. One is of 4 marks, one is of 6 marks. In 4 marks questions, there will be clause, passage or gap filling or editing. And in question number 6, there will be dialogue writing, reporting dialogue on a given clue. So this is a grammar portion. Out of this grammar portion, tenses we have done, subject verb agreement, that is called subject verb concord also, that we have done. Reported speech I am just going to describe and explain to you. Clauses also are done. Determiners I think we have not done. I will ask Kushwaha ma'am if she has done. If not done, then I have my videos and audios ready. I will send. So this was your section number B, section B, that is of 30 marks. 20 was section A. Now comes literature, section C. In section C, as you know well, we are having 2 books. Out of this, that is question C, literature is starting from question number 7. 1 out of 2 extracts from prose or poetry or play for the reference to the contest. As reference to the contest means extract based questions, which we say extract based questions, which I gave you every time from your chapters, that is from prose or poetry or play. 2 short answer type questions of 2 marks each based on interpretation, means 2 extracts. Out of those two questions will have. So total will be 4. Question number 8, 5 short questions. Each question will have 2 marks. So 5 into 2, 10 marks. Then long question. Question number 9 is long question. That is, you have to write in 100 to 150 words. That is of 8 marks. That will be from your book Beehive to assess your creativity and imagination. Then question number 10. From 1 question will come, 2 questions. After 2, 1 question you will attempt for 9. Question number 9, that will be from your book Beehive, in which you are having prose and poetry. Second question, question number 10 will come from your moments, from which you read stories. That is also long question, 100 to 150 words limit and 8 marks. So total for this literature is 30 marks. Then the aggregate is 20 plus 30 plus 30. Total 80. 20 marks are for your internal assessment, in which we include your copies correction. Recently, within 1 or 2 days, I am just going to give you a message through your WhatsApp group that you have to submit your copies, both the copies, literature and language, with complete work, properly covered, fine work, headings, everything should be there where it should be. After each question and answer, there should be a margin line. After each answer, there should be one line gap, so that your work should be shown more beautiful. Okay, so this was your syllabus. I will just give it to you in PDF form so that it will be with you. You can see it time to time whenever you would like. So in my next video, I will start my new chapter, reporting speech, which is called direct indirect also, which is called direct indirect narration also. Till then, bye. Thank you.